Hello and welcome to this tutorial on setting up the Facebook SDK with the Sonar Cocos helper on the Android side of your project. As always, if you haven't completed the setting up video for the Sonar Cocos helper, you need to have completed that before you can continue with this video, so I'll leave a link in the description to that video. And you should have this external Cocos helper Android framework folder, and if you don't, again I'll leave a link to both zip files in the description. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the developers.facebook.com and actually sign in. And once you sign in, you're going to go to add a new app. And I'm going to click on Android. And I'm just going to call this Sonar Cocos helper. And click on create new Facebook app ID, and I'm going to click no, and category, just going to put it under education, create app ID. And at the moment we only support the share function of Facebook, but it is completely linked with the Facebook SDK, so you can add the extra functionality yourself, but we hopefully will be adding it in the future. So you can download the SDK yourself and get the latest one, but if you look in the external Cocos helper Android frameworks and the libs, we have included the version we've used. And then if you scroll down, you want to type your package name in here. So I'm going to open up my project in Eclipse, click OK, and then go to my manifest, and I'm just going to grab my package name, which is sonar.systems.tutorial1. And I'm going to get the default activity class name, which is org.cocos2dx.cpp.appActivity, and I'm going to click next, and it's going to say to add my key hashes. So I'm just going to show you how to generate the development key hash and release key hash. So you want to basically copy this the Windows. If you're on Mac, you can copy that one. Windows, copy this one, and then if you open up the command prompt and change directory to your project Android folder of your project, and then what I did was to copy that and paste it. And then it asks you to enter your key store password. If you don't have one, you can just press enter, but I have one, and I believe it is key store, and it gives you a key hash, and as you can see, it matches the one I've already got from other projects I've done. But if you just copy that key hash and paste it into your development key hash, then once you come to testing, it will work. So once you've done that, if you click next and then just click on finished, well, you can't click on finished, but if you just ignore that and then go to my apps, and you'll see that my app is here, and I've got this app ID, and that's all I really wanted to get was the app ID. So once you've got your app ID, I've already got my project open, so I'm going to go into the values and the resources, and then Sonar Framework settings as usual, and in Facebook app ID I'm going to paste my Facebook app ID. Then in the manifest I'm going to find this Facebook chunk of commented out code, and I'm going to uncomment it out. And at the end of this line, Android authorities, and then you've got common Facebook app, and there's this number at the end you want to replace with your Facebook app ID, like so, and save it. And let's go and grab the Facebook framework. So I've already got my project open here, so I'm going to open up the external Cocos Helper Android Frameworks folder, and first I'm going to go to libs, and I'm just going to copy my SDK into my project folder. You don't have to do this, you can link from wherever you have downloaded your Facebook SDK, but I'm just doing this to keep it with my project. And then I'm going to go into frameworks and copy Facebook, and go into project Android, source, Sonar, systems, frameworks, and paste it in there as we usually do. And I'm going to close that down and back into Eclipse. Just refresh my project, and then go to the settings under sonar.systems.framework, sonar framework settings, and just use Facebook to true. And you can see it requires the Facebook SDK library with the Android support and Bolt jar file, which says in the Facebook SDK libs folder. So I'm going to file, import, and I'm going to go Android, existing Android code into workspace. And you want to browse to wherever you've either downloaded the Facebook SDK, or if you've copied it into your project folder like I just did, then you browse your project folder and to the Facebook SDK folder. So I'm going to go to tutorial 1, Facebook Android SDK, and I'm just going to click OK, because I'm not exactly sure where it's located. I'm going to deselect all, and I'm just going to click a tick on the Facebook SDK project. I'm going to click finish, and that's imported. Now I'm going to right click on my project and go to Android and link it, and click OK. If you didn't see what I did, I was on library and I clicked add and just link the Facebook SDK. And then I'm going to go to Java build path and go to libraries, and I want to add some jars. So I'm going to go to the Facebook SDK, and under libs I'm going to get the Android support and the Bolt Android jars, which are both there. And I also want to go to the Facebook SDK and go to the bin folder and get the Facebook SDK jar file as well. And then order and export, just tick all of them and click OK. So now we are ready to use it. So I'm going to go into the Hello World scene. I'm going to hash include Sonar Frameworks header file as usual. And then when I click the button, I will share a post. So Sonar Cocos Helper, Facebook, share, and you can see it takes a name, a link, a description, a caption, and an image path. At the moment, only name, link, and description are working. I haven't got the image path working yet, so you just pass in null for the caption and null for the image path. This is on the Android side only. I'm not sure what the iOS side has included, so I'm sure it'll tell you in those videos. So for the name, I'm just going to type in test share. For the link, I'm just going to link to sonarlearning.co.uk, and description, check out more Cocos 2DX videos here, and then pass through in null, null and null for the caption and image path. Semicolon. So when I tap the button, the Facebook dialog should come up with this share, and then obviously the user has to click post. So yeah, I'm ready to test. So I'll head over to the device and show you the result. Okay, I'm back. Just a quick thing, I've changed the nulls to empty quotes because for some reason null seems to crash the application, so I've just changed them to empty strings, and I'm just going to run the application again, and now this time I will see you on my device. Okay, so now I just fixed that weird crash. I'm just going to run the application, and as you can see, the application loads. I'm going to push the button, and this Facebook share kind of shared to Facebook, and you can choose, and you can see you've got test share and the description, and at the bottom is the name of the application that you put on Facebook, and there's an attempt of an image of the web page that you're linking to, and you can hit post. And so I'm just going to post this to only me, and then post it to show that it works, and to send in, you shared this post. So that's Facebook share done at the moment. Hopefully we'll get some more functionality for the Facebook SDK side of things, and hopefully this tutorial has been helpful. Have a good day.